Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and we're returning to Home Safety Hotline. Thank you all for being very gracious in my 3 weeks of downtime. The summer has been absolutely brutal here in Sneckburg, and it's been just kind of a mixture of creative burnout and exhaustion, and there's a lot going on in life right now. So thank you for the grace and kindness you have shown me. This game was so fascinating, I absolutely had to come back to it. So, we're gonna double check our steps here, make sure that we haven't overlooked anything. Okay, I think I watched this last time, but we're gonna let it go again. One thing I did know, I did look up a little bit about this game, because I went in completely blind before. This game is not randomized. The prompts are all voice acted, so they apparently couldn't. So the answers are always the same, and I know where I went wrong last time. I'm not too worried about 100% accuracy, though there is an achievement for that. I'm really just going to focus on getting through each stage, of which there are 7, by the way. So I think we're on Wednesday. Civil Authority has issued a missing persons alert for the following counties: Bush County, Maple, Parkway, Berry. Interesting that's a missing persons and they don't tell us who's missing.
Missing persons alert. Authorities are currently looking for missing child Robbie Parker, male, brown hair, approximately 4 feet tall, last seen wearing a yellow shirt, brown shorts, and white tennis shoes. Suspect is described to be approximately 6 feet tall, barefoot, wearing a large bush or shrub on their person. Last seen at approximately 10:25 a.m. Please report any unusual activity to your local authorities.
Glad that's definitely not, foreshadowing or anything. Alright. So... yes, the used horseshoe. It's too late for you now. And the network errors. That's okay, because I learned a lot from the last time. The thing is, I got really, really fixated on the hobs, because I think, like, from a storytelling standpoint, they're really interesting. But there was a simpler solution to where I made my mistakes. And honestly, a lot of it was, like, the devil is really in the details in this game. And so being careful and aware of that is going to be such a huge, huge thing going forward. Okay, pretty... Cellar grows for the weird things that grow on the roof, right? Okay.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here again. We've updated your permission.
Yeah,
You should now
not the
have
biggest
access
fan
to
of you
more
right now,
extensive
Carol.
information to work with for your future calls.
It's been a few
Please be
weeks
sure to
now,
read
but
these
you
entries
fired
carefully
me
so you
and
can continue
turned me into
providing
a
our
hob.
clients with accurate diagnoses.
Which really raises
Please
a lot of
remember that
questions about this
information is strictly
company.
confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs.
Is that not
Thank
the
you.
ultimate horror scenario, though? Is, like, you're working at a megacorp in a dead-end 9 to 5, and worse than that, they're also evil AF. I mean, literally. Yeah, Bogarts are the weird... The metamorphosed hob. Yes, the super angry, super evil monsters that just... Basically, like, you can't talk about them. You just need to leave and never speak of it again. I don't even know what to make of that. I'll be honest.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog.
Right,
It
this
doesn't
was
hiss
the,
or growl or anything, but I
slug.
haven't gotten close enough
Stair
to
slug.
it to find out what it is, since it's
I
always
remember
just
this
lurking
one.
out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Please hold.
I'm pretty sure that I really only started making my mistakes later on. And several of them, I know where I went wrong. Because, like, some of these do have really, really similar conditions and such. Yeah, this is the stair slug. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was right about this one to begin with. So, yours is a stair slug. I remember that because I think like it's really evocative. A lot of the stuff in this game has really evocative imagery associated with it. The stair slug, I think, is just like a really neat idea. Where it's like in and of itself, it's harmless, but like you really just like don't want it around regardless. T-Sprite. Oh, right, I remember this. These ones are also really weird. Various Fatal Fey Flu.
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this, nasty smell.
Right.
Please
This
hold.
one I messed up on. I know for a fact that I did. Because he called me back and got really mad. Because I think I said it was a toilet hob. Again, I got really fixated on the hobs. But what he's describing is like beat for beat. I think it was frozen pipes. Common household during cold seasons. Like, this is actually kind of a meta thing. If you're not paying attention, you can miss this so easily. But I believe this game is actually like taking place in the middle of February in, I want to say, 1996. Well, that was the blizzard of '96. I literally lived through that because I used to live in a place where it snowed. So like, this was a little bit meta knowledge-y, but also like it was right there in front of your face the whole time. So you know, it's a fair cop. Yeah, like strange smells, banging, whistling sound. Like that's exactly what he's describing. It was frozen pipes the whole time, and I messed that one up. That was on me. I got a little too fixated. But it was frozen pipes. This time I'm sure. Okay, what else? The false rose bush. That was like the weird, like, cartoon character monster that, like... That was fast. Hi. Hi, this is Snek.
My wife. I can't. Her face. It's gone. It's gone. My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her face. They're all gone. It's all gone.
See, this one threw me off, and I know where I made my mistake. I actually referenced a guide for Wednesday, so yeah, I'm cheating a little bit. But I needed to know where I went wrong. And the hint here, because I thought it was,
Please hold.
what is it called? It was like, mirror nymph. I thought it was a mirror nymph because he was talking about her face being gone, which is what it talks about here. But the hint is she is dead. This is a grieving widower, not someone whose identity was stolen. This is a memory wisp. So I think I had it down to these two before. And the whole thing is like they steal memories from pictures and photo albums and from the person's memory. So that's why he's saying her face, I can't see her face, she's dead and she's gone. And that is what the answer was supposed to be. I screwed this day so hard. So it actually means that like the threshold for failure is actually very high. So I just sucked that bad. That's not the last one I messed up. That is not the last one that I managed to botch. I've managed to do worse, believe it or not. But yeah, it was a memory wisp. Which makes sense. Like, she's dead should have been the tip-off. That's the thing. A lot of it's the nitty-gritty in this game, which I think is kind of annoying but kind of cool at the same time.
Pinball, I'm calling to lodge a complaint against your place of business up there.
Is that right?
I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. So I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out of my drawers here. I had to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Oh, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
I think what I'm going to do is hang up, and you should stop drinking so much, Fred. So while I'm waiting... Unicorn. Oh, that's the one that like where it grew like the weird horn on their head.
Hi? I, have no idea what's happening. My sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them, and my legs itch like crazy.
I remember this one. That's a bed
Do I need to be showering more often or something?
No.
I usually shower like once a week for my skin health,
Yes.
so maybe that's it?
First off, you should shower daily, you stinky, stinky, stinky
Please
man.
hold.
But second, you should also wash your bedding. And, like, every other week at minimum, probably should be every week, preferably. Yeah, it's bed tea. This one's really straightforward. So, like, it's such a weird idea, but I know for a fact that's... Okay, so my network is down. And this is where I know around here is where I started messing up. Like, right at the end of the day, I messed up big, and that's why I basically botched the ending. But I'm ready this time. I'm prepared.
Hello? I was told to call this number to ask about my problem. The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure. I have a cat named Whiskers, and sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch, but he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Yeah, but like I said last time, cats know better, they just don't care. But this one threw me off, so I think it could really describe, like, 3 different entries. Because I thought it was a fracture hob. Again, I got really fixated on the hobs last time, and that was my bad, I'll own that. I thought it was a fracture hob, because the description matches basically what she's describing. But the thing is, it also could describe, what was it? There was like, was it the whistling fungus? Because like it grows out of cracks in the walls. And then it could also describe termites. But like, the only real hint that lines up for any of them is supposed to be the peeling paint. And she describes it so nonchalantly, this flew completely below radar. She has termites. That one was frustrating for me because I kind of feel like there's a couple different answers to that could have been chosen. Some of these are obfuscated a little too severely, is what I'm saying. Is that the last one for today? Wine Sprite. Ah, right, the weird, like, moth creatures that drink wine. Fatal Bay Flu. I don't know what that is. Wood secretions. Oh, right, where the wood, like, starts crying, the weird toxic sap stuff. I remember that. Yeah.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? Last week, I called you guys about some weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week now that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
Yeah, because screaming at the guy on the other end of the phone who has no impact on any of this is definitely the way you get what you want in life.
Please hold.
Alright, as I recall, this one is a dead match for the Bogart. Because what he described was, like the Den Hob or something, and it's metamorphosed. And flooding fires, electrical outages, frequently observe their targets while they're asleep. That's great. Extremely dangerous due to their malicious nightly household activities. React very violently when seen. Instances are rare. Not referred to an active Bogart by any name. Any name! That's kind of makes it more terrifying. Simply vacate. Do not speak of it. Yeah, like everything he's describing is going from like the common, was it the common hob that he had? Yeah, the common hob. He had a common hob, and he did something to provoke it, presumably because he has such a short temper, and it changed into a Bogart. So like, your only option at this point, buddy, is to like just get what you can immediately stuff in your car and just leave. There comes a time where I cannot help you. You just got to figure that one out on your own. Okay, we did not get fired. Accuracy 100%. Okay, see, we're getting this now. We're putting the pieces back together again. But your third day on the job, Wednesdays, am I right? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, got some mail. Introducing our new office pet. Lone Home Safety Hotline family, we're excited to introduce all of you to our brand new office pet, Whiskers. Whiskers is loyal, friendly, and as serious about pest control as we are. Please give Whiskers a warm welcome when you see him wandering by your desk. Please refrain from picking up or feeding Whiskers, as he is still getting to know everyone at the office and has scheduled feeding times. Whiskers is adorable, and I would die for him. Silver Medallion. Your high accuracy rate is rewarded you daily coupon is for the Silver Medallion. Medallion's 100% pure silver and comes free with an iron chain for convenience. For safety, both in and out of home, never let the medallion leave your sight. Supply is limited to one. Get it while you can. Receive your discount. Type in the code pedal to the metal. Keep up the great work. So I save $34. That's what, 10% off, I think. Great. Thanks. What's the going rate for silver by weight, anyway? Might be worth it. You never know. Ooh, I love science mysteries. No, it wasn't in February. It's in April. I was wrong. So then why are the pipes frozen? Isn't the guy supposed to be local if it's the middle of spring?
Mice. One of humanity's oldest friends and oldest enemies. From the Black Plague to the shelves of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well.
Alright.
This is a mus musculus, otherwise known as the common house mouse. And this is Mus musculus loquentis, otherwise known as the smart mouse, a newly discovered species known for its uniquely colored iris, and more importantly, its increased intelligence. Mice have brains smaller than peanuts, and yet modern science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently, and in the case of the smart mouse, perhaps even capable of communication.
How?
With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse, and have discovered what seems to be hidden messages within. Let's take a listen.
What? It sounds like a mouse. Help me.
What do you think? Is this a wonder of evolution? Or are we just hearing things that aren't there? Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought?
Probably not.
Well, I suppose that's what makes this a science mystery.
Alright, that was a thing that just happened. I don't know what to make of that. I'll be honest, most things where, like, they're hearing sounds, or if you play the song backwards, a lot of that's power of suggestion. Most of that's not real. I mean, there's a few times where it is deliberate, but it's pretty obvious when it's deliberate and when it's just power of suggestion. remember there was some stupid thing back in the 90s where people claimed if you played the Poke Rap backwards, it would say Hail Satan. And I listened to it and I did not hear any words at all. It sounded like gibberish to me. Hey, boss.
Hello. Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching Be Closely, employee. I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permission, so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information.
Neat.
Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon me.
What's with the old English? Are you being sarcastic? I don't know what to make of that. Okay, let's see what we got. Attic gnome. What? Attic gnomes are subspecies of gnome that nest in attics and ceilings. Homeowners infested with attic gnomes often report a knocking or rapping sound coming from their ceilings or surplus of dust coming out of ventilation systems. Attic gnomes' feeding habits often can be boon to homeowners as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pests such as spiders in large quantities. That sounds pretty helpful, actually. Hello.
I think there might be something wrong with our faucet.
What?
Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so...
Water?
Send someone out to get this fixed for us.
Wait, You're not really describing anything wrong with the faucet, though. You're just talking about what's wrong with your stomach. That could be anything. I've gotten food poisoning before. It's awful. And I want to read all this, so you're just going to have to wait a minute. When frightened, they will violently expel their meals, which in large quantities of dust particulates into the air, causing air quality issues. They are very easily frightened. To remove an attic gnome, it is recommended to dust and clean your attics and ceilings regularly, as to avoid giving it a food source. This will prevent other attic gnomes from nesting in your home. So, like, yeah, eventually they just, like, leave, you know? Sounds like someone walking around a wooden floor. I don't know what to make of that. Cellar grotto. What am I looking at? Large cave-like networks known to sometimes appear spontaneously in cellars and basements. Homeowners with cellar grottos will often report a bad smell coming from the basement, higher humidity in the home, a notable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. Cellar grottos can introduce a number of dangerous pests into the home, and heightened humidity introduced can warp floorboards, weaken foundations, and other hazards. Cellar grottos can be removed by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold? Are these wizards? Like, what's happening? The creator often resides somewhere within the grotto's subterranean lake. For safety, bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment. What? What is happening in this world? I thought cellar growths were bad. That's so much worse. Just have a dungeon just open up inside your basement. Like, I don't even know what to make of that. The Fey Feast. Feasts are mid to large-sized piles of various edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. They're known to appear near eating areas of the home. Feasts are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pets such as cockroaches or carpenter ants. Feasts are a sign of a hospitable presence, and as such should be consumed immediately once sighted to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. For maximum assured safety, all members of the home should partake. What? They're just like, they're making dinner for you? Like, okay, that's... Alright. Fey flu... Oh gosh, that looks horrible. Fey flu is a rare and dangerous disease commonly spread by household Fey. Symptoms of Fey flu include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root, and skin pores. That hurts just thinking about. And blooming. Fey flu is rarely fatal and can have long-lasting effects on lifetime health. Infected humans' long-term symptoms commonly include dizziness, fatigue, monocolored vision, deliriousness, and endless dreams. There is no cure. However, one can take precautions against it, keeping a clean, Fey-free home. Great. Floor roots. Floor roots are tree-like brown roots that are known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in their vicinity. How fast are these things? Floor roots grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. Okay, that answers my question. If not spotted quickly, there are known strangling hazards for human children and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority in family households. Floor roots require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth, so it is advised to acquire dolls or similar human-shaped facsimile to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By morning, the dolls and roots should be gone, and the room safe to inhabit once more. Make any repairs of the floor as needed. Okay, the people feel like they're way too chill with all this. The Horde. An invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. The Horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in the home make them prone to spreading disease to the home's inhabitants. Rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metal are one of the more common household hazards that can be introduced by the Horde's presence. Once introduced to a home, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It's advised to sell one's home at the first sign of the Horde's presence to make the relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the Horde from gathering in one's home, it is advised to keep one's home as tidy as possible to not attract the Horde's attention. This is all just a huge PSA about, good housekeeping cleanliness. The introduction of a hob to the household can often assist in this process. It seems like that's a big risk, though. Laundry gnome. Laundry gnomes are a subspecies of thick, fiber-like fur. They can fold their bodies into various shapes and often resemble dirty towels. Owners of laundry gnomes often report loud rattling or banging sounds coming from their washing machine and missing socks. Laundry gnomes pose no direct threat to humans, although their lifestyles often lead to broken washing machines or dryers, which can occasionally cause small floods. Water damage can lead to further problems in a home, such as laundry gnomes should not be left to their own devices. Laundry gnomes will move on from a home if they're no longer permitted to enter a washing machine. Great care should be taken to inspect each and every piece of laundry before washing. Why do they want in the washing machine? A night gnome. Now we have hobs and we have gnomes. Night gnomes are small, hairy creatures with a pointed head. They are known for a tendency to enter the sleeping quarters of humans to watch them while they sleep. Homeowners affected by night gnomes frequently report sightings of them in the middle of the night or report heavy breathing sounds during late hours. Night gnomes are not known to be deadly to humans. Those who suffer from heart conditions should consider wearing sleeping masks to prevent being startled by their presence. Night gnomes will move on to other homes if they become bored or restless by the inhabitants' sleeping activities. There is no guarantee, however, they'll become bored by you if they find your sleep sufficiently entertaining? What would make someone sleeping entertaining? I don't understand. Sounds like snoring. Night wisp. Night wisps are a subspecies of wisps in the form of bright floating lights. They are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Night wisps are not dangerous unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. Night wisps will move on to other homes after a week or so if they are ignored consistently. It's advised to drown out the whispers with music or a sleeping mask to prevent sleep disruption. So, okay, what happens if you do what they say? Something bad, presumably. Portals are door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than the homeowner's discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as they are discovered. They can additionally cause drafts and introduce heating problems. Right, so I bet that's the worst of the things that can happen. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, or any other common building material. The seal should be airtight. It's not allowed anything to come inside. It is advised to utilize HSS's home security services to ensure portals are sealed properly. Seedling. It's just a pile of dirt. Seedlings are small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid. They're known for burrowing on outdoor planters or gardens, feeding off of the roots of nearby weeds. Though their weed-killing lifestyle can make them useful for gardeners, seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for their food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They're known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. To remove seedlings from a garden, one should not go near their established feeding ground. One should use a hose, sprinkler, or similar range device to overwater and drown out the seedlings from afar. Traveling gnome. Travel gnomes are highly invasive subspecies of gnome that are known to stow away inside of luggage of unsuspecting travelers to introduce themselves to new households. They are found most commonly in highly forested areas of the globe. Travel gnomes can affect the household in various ways, often create expansive gardens inside their new home, leaving soil, plants, and common outdoor pests in their wake. These gardens, in addition to introducing a variety of dangerous pests, can also create foundational problems in the home if they continue to grow unabated. Spraying pesticides and weed killer in the home can deter travel gnomes' gardening prospects, at which point they will wait for a new opportunity to travel to a better location. To encourage a travel gnome to relocate, one can invite others to stay at their household to create new opportunities for the travel gnome to stow away. Pass the buck. Okay, so something wrong with the faucet, stomach bug. For a month it hasn't gone away. It's got to be something wrong with the water. We only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables. Wait a minute. I remember something. What was it? There was something in here. Was it this? False beets are creatures with beet-like appearances that are electric gardeners into harvesting and eating them by disguising themselves among their vegetables. I think this might be it. Harmless unless eaten, they'll take root in the human stomach, feeding off nutrients for its lifetime. It can cause digestive issues and potential back problems. That is kind of what he's describing. He didn't say back problems, but digestive issues. False find themselves in gardens that grow beets. If you do not wish to contend with false beets, it advises against growing them. Swallowed false beet cannot be removed. Oh no. I have bad news, buddy. Rusted pipes. What happened to the water? But you're not describing anything wrong with the water. The only thing that's out of place is the vegetables. It's got to be this. I am like 99% certain. Because I was 99% certain about a lot of my answers last time, and we saw how well that went. Alright. So, thank you for staying on hold with me for like half an hour. I had to read everything, okay? It's important. I need to know.
The police told me to call this number, so
Okay.
I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can
Stalking
see
you?
their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this.
Why can't the
I can
police
hardly
do
sleep
something?
anymore.
Wait a minute.
Hold.
Wait a minute. I think we just read about these guys. That's the, night gnomes, isn't it? I see something in the... That sure looks like a gnome standing there. Pointed head enough for tendency to enter sleeping quarters. Watch them while they sleep. Frequently report sightings in the middle of the night. Report heavy breathing. Yeah, that's exactly... Yeah. No, I'm feeling fairly confident on this one. This one... I think you have night gnomes. The night gnome cometh. All right, I'm feeling confident on this one. Like that's exactly what she just got done describing to me was this thing right here. Why can't the police do anything? It's a gnome. Grab it with a bug net or something and just stuff it in a burlap sack and I don't know, hit it with a stick. Do something. Some kind of proactive response. Hello.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation.
All right.
Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Please hold.
Black mold? Common household fungus. Small black spots. They didn't say anything about black spots. The ventilation. Banging noises. No, mold would not make banging noises. Wait. Knocking or rapping sound coming from ceilings and a surplus of attic gnomes? I got really fixated on the hobs last time, and that came back to bite me. But I am reasonably certain that I have the correct answer in attic gnomes. This seems like too perfect. I don't think I'm off on this one. The hobs, while fascinating, I can understand where I went wrong on some of those. The termite one in particular really would have thrown me off. But I'm pretty confident on this one.
Please help me.
Whoa.
The police refused to do anything. They told me to call you.
Why are the police useless?
Say you can help. My
What?
He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly,
What?
I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff.
Bees?
I miss him.
I don't even have bees on my
I miss him
list.
so much.
A missing persons report?
Please say you can help me find him. He's all that I have.
Wait, there was one. The weird
Please
TV.
hold.
The TV that, like, sucks you in. Unicorn. Travel. Tea Sprite. Stairs to the ceiling. Portal? No, it wouldn't just be a missing person. There would be more going on. Pipe growth. No, I don't think so. She last saw him in bed at night. Could it be night wisps? Not dangerous unless listened to. If they are ignored. Saw him tucking him into bed and checking his closet for bees. No, she would have talked about whispering, wouldn't she? Not a memory wisp. Lamp sprite? No, not a lamp sprite. Spiders. Spiders got him. Floor roots? No, I think there'd be evidence of that, because, like, there'd be a hole in the floor. Just a missing persons report really limits what this could be. Small humanoid feet. No, she would... There would be something more to it. This feels like it's too easy. There was something... Yes, this is the one I was thinking of. False artifacts, seemingly human-designed objects, and suddenly manifest inside a home. A gentle buzzing sound, and usually heard by very young human children or small animals. Yes, I think this is the one I was thinking of. Because I remember this one was, like, so freaking weird, and, like, once they're inside, there's, like, literally nothing you can do. Once in case no noise made by the prey can be heard. So identify removal is as simple as physically moving the object out of one's home. Memory was to speed up the grieving process, good lord. Yeah, I think if it was anything else, there would be more evidence than that. But literally, it's just a missing person. So, like, immediately I thought of the false artifact, but I forgot what it was called. So yeah, it's got to be the false artifact. I'm feeling very confident on that one, because as soon as she described what happened, this sprung to mind. I just couldn't remember the name until I saw it again. And I haven't gotten any angry calls, so far so good. I think that's a good sign. I hope it's a good sign. Yeah, no, this is Snek. Helps if I click.
Hi. I'm concerned somewhat
Okay.
about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor.
Wait a minute.
I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
I am not a lawyer and cannot give you legal advice, and
Please
most
hold.
lawyers would be against giving out free advice. But I have a hunch. Wasn't it the Fracture Hubs who liked cheese? Any kind of cheese before... So, one, it's Fracture Hobbs, because the cheese was so out of there, I was like, wait a minute, that's a hob, that's a hob placating measure. So the previous owner had Fracture Hobbs, knew they had Fracture Hobbs, and didn't tell you about the Fracture Hobbs. This time I know I'm right. The cheese was so specific. That could literally not... Like, at first I was like, oh, cracks in the walls, well, it's gotta be termites again. Like the girl from the night before. But no, the cheese pushed me over the edge here. Okay, yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I've gotten into the swing of... Oh, that was fast. I was just about to say, I think I've gotten into the swing of things now. Like, I kind of feel... Hi?
Got rumor here. I need to place an order of 60 gallons of
Wrong number.
Need that orange drink too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean? And I need that orange drink to feed my crew. Second thought, you
Orange?
still got that cheesy greaser. Too many mouths. Maybe pepper squeeze. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze.
Are you okay? Wherever you are, Gub, I hope you're okay. That might have been the weirdest call I've gotten in this game, and some of these have been pretty out there. Gopher. Was it a gopher that was like, you can't... What's with that?
Hey, so
Hi?
my doctor told me I should call this number. I
Okay.
have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help.
I'm not a medical professional either.
I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and
Okay.
just barely I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really
What?
freaked out right now, and
Black mold?
I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
Please hold.
I don't think black mold can make your eyes turn pink. Oh no. Oh crap. Okay, hang on. Let's just go through my options slowly and methodically. I don't think it's black mold. I don't think... I've had the worst headaches, barely woke up, my eyes are starting to look pink. Like, pink eye? I mean, pink eye doesn't literally make your eye pink. It's the fact that the area around the eye is infected. Okay, hang on. Wait a minute. Fey flu. Fey flu changed the color of your eyes. I am decently confident in this assessment. I think it's the Fey flu, because that would be like, it's headaches, exhaustion, and like your eyes changing color were some of the symptoms of Fey flu. I am reasonably certain I have the right of this. I'm gonna get my database back. I am not getting my database back. This is really bad. Alright, hello.
You gotta tell me what's going
What?
on inside my home, okay?
Okay.
I'm freaking out over here!
Chill.
There's holes all over my freaking house, man!
Holes?
Freaking holes! I'm stepping
Holes?
around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've
The
got this
roots?
big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help. Bad.
It sounds like you
Please
do.
hold.
There's holes. Do I have my database back? Okay, I have my database back. But... eye discoloration. Yeah, I think I am correct on that then. So that said... holes. Fracture hubs? Floor roots. Is it floor roots? Rat pieces? No, not... Exist holes. Just big freaking holes? Greyhound. Goblin. Something bad happened to his pet? Is that a... No, not a Bogart. He would definitely have different issues than holes in the wall. Nymph. No, if it's some big gaping hole, it wouldn't be a mouse hole, that's for sure. Pipe growth, pipe hob. Termites. Not termites. What was the unicorn fungi again? Horn-shaped fungus around the heads of furry and pets. affect the animal's disposition? Furiously... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Leave the other house upon broken floorboards, uprooted plants, and waking up other things beneath the soil. Oh, God. After a few months on its own without treatment, but can be treated with cryotherapy or removed surgically. Regularly bathe your pet. Holes. Stepping on big wooden splinters. No telling how much damage there is. Big gaping one. I have no idea how deep it goes. I think it's a unicorn fungus. It's causing it to dig. So the dog is gone because it went digging, right? I'm trying to be a little bit more decisive. I kind of fiddle-farted around a lot in the last episode. I'm trying to be a little bit more proactive. Seething. Those are the weird little aphid bugs, right? They eat weeds. Portals. Yeah, look. It's moles. Whatever it is, it's moles, and they're evil. Don't trust them.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back
What's in
from
your living room?
vacation, and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later, and my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there.
I know what it is.
What is happening?
It's
Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
Please hold.
It's it was the travel hobs? No, travel gnomes. Travel gnomes. This thing, because they're like, yeah, they create expansive gardens outside the new homes, leaving soil, plants, and common outdoor pests in their wake. Yeah, this one I know for a fact. I got this one right. As soon as she started describing it, I'm like, I literally just read about this. This is easy. This game's so easy. I don't make any mistakes. Yeah. I wish I could say that, though. I got a game over last time. False faces. If a toilet hob metamorphose, does that technically make it a toilet, Bogart? I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, yep.
There's something in my basement.
Gotta be more
Don't know
specific
what
than
it
that.
is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
It's one of the new things. I forgot what it's called.
Please hold.
Hang on. No, it's not the stair slug. The stair slug... Yeah, it's not... You mentioned smelling like a sewer and there's a lot of water. It's that new thing where, No, not the portal. What was it? It's like with the weird, like, the dungeon just appears... Cellar Grotto. Yeah, Cellar Grotto. Right? Yeah. It's this thing. Because, like, the humidity, the water... Yep, the Cellar Grotto. I am sure of this one because all the water and stuff. Him mentioning the water is what tipped me off. So I remember it's like, oh yeah, the thing like in the lake, and I'm like, why is there? Aha, 100%, booyah! I am just fantastic. It's not my fault. Yeah, right. There's the fourth day on the job. Oh yeah. Okay. Mail. Do not come. Do not come to the hole. Their hole is breached. Repeat, the hole is breached. It's not safe here. I must find a new spot. It knows I'm here. What is that? It looks like a human eye, but who knows what it is at this point. Schedule changes. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, I need you to come into work Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Additional laborers will be recognized. I believe they'll be recognized via financial compensation. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon, the Tamed River Route. Plucked and tamed straight from the waters within the undersoil. What? This river root is reliable as they come. Their gentle, high-frequency cries are guaranteed to keep your gardens safe from all manner of pests and predators. Just don't forget to keep them well-watered and well-monitored. What happens if you don't monitor them? Type in the code root in for you. Great work. Oh, so from $730 to $550 for a route. A weird route that you have to monitor at all times. This is one of the most bizarre things I think I've ever seen in my life. Alright, come on, let's do this. I am so ready. Come on, we got this now. I'm feeling a bit more confident. Had a good day yesterday. Come on. It's got some gnomes, bats, bedbugs, bed teeth. Oh, bees is an option. I kind of forgot that.
Hello. Supervisor Carroll here.
Yes.
Thine accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. I have
What?
updated your permissions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
The more you do the ye old English thing, the less I think this is a bit, and the more I think that you are definitely some kind of terrifying mole person who is going to kill me. Cool. What do we get? Animation. What is that? Any miniature humanoid figures such as dolls? Surprised me. Hi?
There were Satan worshippers in my shed.
What?
I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those Dungeon Dragon these days, because he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed.
Tree
The
in your
tree
shed?
is all covered in torn up fabric and some kind of black liquid.
Huh?
Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Shotgun, mostly.
Please hold.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a minute, because I have no idea what you just described. I'm much more horrified by dolls, puppets, and marionettes that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night and missing or stolen household objects. Animations are usually not directly dangerous and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business. Their presence in the household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own through completing their intended function, and no further action is needed. If an animation persists for more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of more dangerous activity. In these cases, it is advised to contact HSHS Pest Removal Services. Closet Labyrinth? More dungeons just appearing in people's houses? Closet labyrinths are large twisting networks of tunnels that are known to occasionally appear inside of the closets or wardrobes of wealthy homeowners or left behind in homes once owned by the wealthy. Homeowners with closet labyrinths will often report missing clothes with the sound of distant cries coming from their closet. Closet labyrinths are incredibly easy to get lost in by design and can prove especially hazardous to homeowners carrying valuable items such as gold, precious silk, or rare spices on their person. Why? Why would, even if you were rich, why would you have gold, silk, and spices on you at any given time? They are otherwise harmless to those who do not enter their domain. If the closet labyrinth is discovered, it is advised to lock or blockade the entrance to prevent accidental entry and diminish the lure of the labyrinth's hidden riches. If it is absolutely vital a closet labyrinth be removed from a home, it is advised to utilize a labyrinth removal team. We just have those. A dream weaver. What am I looking at? Large spider-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They also are known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything being covered in webs. They will only move into a household if no other spiders are present. Dreamweavers are parasitic in nature and feed out the dreams of humans while they sleep. Though this does not cause any direct harm, it can lead to increased anxiety, and large webs they weave often trap dust, pets, and children, causing further complications. I would say so. To remove a dreamweaver from a household, homeowners should refrain from sleeping for as long as possible in order to starve the creature and encourage it to find a new home. Dreamweavers will often attempt to induce sleep by ensnaring homeowners and injecting them with a sleep-inducing venom. Do not let them do this! How would you stop them? Shotgun? Again, I guess. A false flower? False flowers are long, slender creatures that vaguely resemble common houseplants. They're known to take root in indoor potted plants, disguising themselves among the flowers. Homeowners often report hearing faint singing. False flowers are harmless if left to their own. However, If homeowners attempt to disrupt or remove them, they will lash out by spraying a toxic chemical known to cause blindness and loss of sight. False flowers are not to be disturbed once they have taken root. Water regularly and try not to notice their presence. Ignore their singing. Why do they sing? Kobold. That's terrifying. Kobolds are 5-foot-tall humanoid creatures with dog-like faces. They're in the burrow in the dark rooms or storage closets and make them their home. Homeowners infested with kobolds will sometimes report broken floorboards. Kobolds are harmless to humans until they are discovered. Seems like kind of a big asterisk. At which point they will often lash out violently to protect their home, causing injury or even death. Discovered kobolds will attempt to lure humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads out from behind corners and whimpering. Do not ever enter a kobold's domain. Again, shotgun. One should not attempt to remove a kobold from their home, strongly advised by professionals. Of course, the HSH has, incentive, but again, shotgun would solve so many of these problems. A rain nymph. Oh, that's horrifying. Rain nymphs are a subspecies of nymphs that are most active during rainstorms. They're faint humanoids with glow in their eyes that often appear near windows and doors, asking to be let inside. Homeowners afflicted with rain nymphs often report flooding. The floods rain nymphs cause can lead to water damage, which can be both costly and dangerous. Rain nymphs are very preventable, and that they're pleased to be let inside can simply be ignored. It's advised to stay away from doors and windows during rainstorms to avoid having to endure a rain nymph's various temptations and threats. A soap sprite. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Soap sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming bacteria and harmful microbes, frequently occupy bathrooms, appearing similar to pink bars of soap in order to feed off the hands that use them. They secrete a suds-like substance that is used to digest their meals. Soap sprites, despite their bacteria-eating lifestyle, are frequently known to spread deadly diseases such as fey flu to humans who handle them. It's kind of counterintuitive. Soap sprites are easy to remove and dispose of by way of tongs or other grabbing utensils. Identifying soap sprites can be difficult, so it is recommended to not keep any bars of soap in the household to ensure they can be identified and removed. Just use a body wash, I guess. Weird. Sprig tree. That's creepy. Sprig trees are rapidly growing tree-like organisms that will take root in a human body. They're known to cause structural Oh no. That's what she has, isn't it? They're known to cause structural damage to a home as they continue to grow, generally reaching their full size in a matter of days. They're known to be caused by the touch of a spriggan. Sprig trees are incredibly deadly to those infected and will result in death once they have reached a certain size. Anyone near a sprig tree while it is growing in an indoor location is at risk of injury or death from the structural damage that will occur. There is no cure for a sprig tree. The infected individual should be quarantined, while any other occupying the household should vacate the premises immediately. Do not touch the infected person or the black substance that leaks. Some kind of black. Oh god, it is a sprig tree. The kid's super dead then. That leaks from them under any circumstances. Begin looking for a new home and arrange funeral services. Let's read the rest of the entries just to be sure, but I'm 99% sure that's a sprig tree. Sprig of vines are rapidly growing vines that are known to quickly consume a house and block off exits. They're often a sign that a spriggan has been provoked. What is a spriggan? I don't have that entry. Sprig vines are not dangerous on their own and can be cut through with common gardening tools. However, their tendency to block exits can create struggles when needing to exit the house in a hurry, such as cases of floods, fires, or a spriggan in pursuit. Sprig vines will continue to grow as long as the spriggan that had made them desires it. It's advised to vacate and rehome as soon as possible. Trash gnome. Trash gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick, brownish-gray fur, frog-like eyes, and large, gaping mouths. They are known to seek out trash receptacles and burrow inside them for both food and shelter. Homeowners with trash gnomes often report the smell of rotten eggs, find large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, and loud crunching sounds at night. That's just owning a cat. Trash gnomes are highly territorial once homed. While their bite is not fatal, it can lead to inconvenient and painful circumstances, such as loss of fingers or nose. While attempting to discard trash or remove a trash bag from the receptacle, they are capable of spreading deadly diseases such as rabies or tetanus. Tetanus. To prevent a trash gnome from homing inside your trash, do not let trash inside the home be idle for more than a day or two, as our noses are highly sensitive to the smell. This world is just one huge PSA for keeping your house tidy. Okay, you definitely have a sprig tree. There's nothing else that fits what you're describing to me. Best of luck! This world is getting more demented. The wood secretion. I don't know, this one kind of freaks me out in an existential sense. Like, being mean to wood will cause it to, like, bleed this stuff. Hi.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house.
Okay.
And after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening.
Okay.
I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually
it's probably a
happening so
hob.
I can get some sleep?
The hobs like to clean. Which is really a theme.
Please
Was this
hold.
game made by a hypochondriac? Now I get to figure out which type of hob. First in line is the common hob. Small, no false face, consume dust, dirt, and common sticky substance found in floors and dishes. So yeah, it's probably a common hob. The desk hob. That's one that likes to organize stuff, because the dude guy got really salty about his desk suddenly being really clean. That's cracks in the walls, which he didn't mention. I'm like 99% certain. I don't know, I keep saying that, but like, I'm really... pipe hob. Hobs like to clean stuff, so like the toilet... Yeah, this is the common hob. I'm fairly certain on this one, too, because like everything he's describing is the common hob. Don't make them mad, by the way. That didn't go very well for that last guy. Like, the Bogart is, it's kind of a terrifying concept. Like, you can't even, like, address it. You literally can't even talk about it. Because apparently, that just makes it angry, and it comes after you. Or something. I don't even know. I don't know how any of this works, but it's horrifying. Yeah.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services.
Cool.
And not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins.
What?
As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore.
I know what
None
this
of your
is.
Stupid security
It's,
alarms even went off.
Because they're already in the house. It's not a matter of our security system not working, ma'am.
Please hold.
That's the, false flower, right? Yep, she was talking about, like, into the greenhouse and taunting us with her singing. Yep. Decisive action. That's the name of the game. This is a false flower. Water it regularly and try not to notice. And ignore the singing. Invest in earplugs? I really don't know what else to tell you. This world is totally messed up. Okay, anytime you're ready, I'm... Was it the gopher or the moles that were, like, divine? Yes, no, it's the moles. Okay.
Hey, Flipper here. I've got 2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine.
Aren't you the
I mean,
dude...
I mean, these bells have got
You're
all
the guy who
kinds
called.
of
You're Gub Rubber or whatever it was, right?
Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting, know what I mean? I mean, I'm looking at these bells right now here.
I don't sell exercise equipment.
Spit, crud, and juice, and Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
Wait a minute, am I about to lose my database? The last time this weirdo with the bug eye called, I lost my database. No? I still have it. Nice. Okay, maybe it's fine. It was the moles were like the weird... Hi.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with
Yes.
ulterior motives.
I've noticed
I've
that...
seen to it that this false
Were your
caller
eyes shut
shall no
before?
longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good
What?
work, employee.
Your eyes were shut last time when you called me. It seems to me this false caller should not be a blight upon me. Are you secretly a mole? Can be trapped? Yeah, it's that weird distorted thing. I'm about to lose my database, aren't I?
There's some kind of insect in my house.
Okay.
I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Please hold.
Never kill a mole. Close relations to the ones beneath the soil. Wait a minute, I was just looking at this. That's, I just looked at... Oh, God. I was right! I did lose it! But okay, I know this one. I literally just looked at this for like a blip before the call came in. And it's a weird thing that lives in the lamps. I remember this one because the lamp's bright. Because, like, it was one of those things where it was so weird that it just kind of stuck with me. I know this one. This one's easy. And, like, again, I haven't gotten any calls about being wrong. Yeah, still no database. Alright. Alright, cool. I guess I'm powerless. I just gotta hope that it comes back in the next call. That dude, the bug eye, every time he calls, the phone ring sound changes, and then I get, like, my database disrupted. So it's like, whatever he's doing, like, it sounds like he was just kind of, like, prank calling me, but, like, that last one was definitely malicious.
It took my daughter.
What?
It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it.
Oh, that's
I thought with my own
the
eyes.
roots.
Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Yeah, the police won't do anything in this world. I don't know if you've
Please
noticed
hold.
that. That's, like the demon roots. What were they called? I thought it might be under R for roots, but it's not. It was something else then. Oh, floor roots. Yeah. Because they literally reach up and, like, drag you under, which is exactly what he just described. Booyah. Wait, can I scroll? Oh, yeah, I can scroll by doing that. How have I not noticed that? Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but your daughter is probably room temperature. Yeah, strangling hazard while they sleep. Yeah, I think you're not getting her back. I'm just gonna be honest. Good luck. This world's terrifying. Why? There's already enough scary stuff in the world. There's like a tree that like burns you if you touch it. And there's like army ants which are blind and will just rip anything apart that they come across.
It stole me. It stole me.
Pardon?
I'm not me anymore. It took me. It took me. I can't see myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Help get me back, please.
Lucky for you, I know exactly what's happened.
hold.
That's the mirror nymph. That's the one I confused for the memory wisp. By catching the mirror nymph and breaking it. Yeah, just get a crowbar. Get a crowbar and go on a manhunt. It should be fun. You'll enjoy it. It'll be fun. I promise. I noticed immediately that her face was all messed up. And that made me wonder if that was the mirror nymph, because this one is kind of burned into my memory now because of the memory wisp debacle. But, yeah. Like, what happens if the mirror nymph gets away? Does it, like, just steal random faces in its mirror, or can it only steal one at a time? Like, this is such a weird world. Yeah, yellow.
I
Hi.
think some homeless or druggies might be in my house
What?
because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty
some-
things on my living room carpet. I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before
Agreed.
you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead.
Holy crap.
So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Okay, Karen, just keep your
Please
pants
hold.
on. I know what it is. Yes, the Horde. They're the weird trash collecting collective consciousness. Something about the description is just tantalizingly horrible. Yeah, good luck with that. Once in a home, the Horde will continue to gather indefinitely. It's advised to sell the home. Like, what happens? Like, this world's just going to be full of houses that no one can live in because of all this stuff. The Bogarts are going to have their own... The Bogarts are going to have their own HOA at this rate. I don't know what to make of this. Hi.
Yeah, is there some kind of home security camera
Nathan?
I can purchase from you guys? For the
Yeah, I
last few
think.
nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it.
I know what
I
those
want to
are.
catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
It sounded a little bit like Vintage 8 there for a second.
Please
Just
hold.
the intonation was the same, not really the voice. It's one of these two. It's the Night Gnome or the Night Wisp. Right, they just like to watch. It's the wisps are the weird lights, right? Bright floating lights known to hover outside of windows of whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. He hasn't said anything about whispering, but the lights seem right. I can't think of anything else, so I'm assuming I'm on the right track. Night Wisp. Yep. I think I'm doing everything right. What did I do? Probably clicked outside the call. Hi.
Hey, so... I think I found some kind of door.
Oh,
I feel
no, it's,
like maybe I should step
portal.
through it.
No,
Yeah,
please
I
don't
think-
do that.
I think I need to go inside.
I don't think you should
The
do
wind
that.
feels so nice.
No, you really should reconsider. Did your portrait change?
Please hold.
I could have sworn that your portrait.
Hey,
Your portrait changed. It's a portal. Because that's the thing, it's like it compels you to walk through it. You know what this reminds me of? The YouTube mini-series, The Oldest of You. Because, like, he goes through, like, this long staircase, it's, like, buried underground, and he ends up in this old mall. Really good video. You should go watch it. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but this reminds me a lot of that. Yeah, it's the portal. Because, like, you see it, and it just shows up in your house, and it, like, compels you to walk through it, which... Like, would that not be the scariest kind of existential horror, where, like, the thing can actually compel your instincts to do something that's against your own, your own well-being? I don't know, this guy cracks me up. The trash gnome is just funny to me. Bed bugs. Yeah, why can't we have normal things? Why can't I give people advice about bats and bed bugs and bees? Like, why do we have portals and gnomes? This world's terrible.
This might, like, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, like, squid or something in
Squid?
my bathroom. Like, I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, you know,
Not a
and I could
toilet
see
hob.
something slithering under near the sink with its like little tentacles or like tendrils or whatever.
Tentacles.
But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, like under like that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. Like it's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta be hiding in here.
So it's probably not the pipe growth. It's almost certainly not the toilet hob.
Please hold.
So for anything that's like pipe related, bathroom related. This is the fracture, frozen pipes. No, that's not a frozen pipe situation. He said he saw tendrils, tendricles in the laundry gnome. The towel wasn't the issue here. I don't think that's right. Fungus making their home inside pipe-like structures. No, definitely not that. Oh. Oh. Appearing similar to pink soap bars. Did he say something about it being pink? Tendrils. I don't think he said the color. Something about a squid? Subspecies of sprite. Suds-like substance used to digest their meals. Can be difficult. Something slithering. Whenever I turned the lights on, nothing was there. Under the towel. That little soap thing. I'm trusting my gut on this. I've been doing good so far. I'm assuming I'm not crazy. Because what like the tendrils thing makes me think it's a soap sprite. Okay. At least nothing. Oh, okay. Aha! Look at that. I'm awesome. And don't you forget it. Friday, 5th day on the job.